Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Coffee?
Do we have some?
Oh, yeah, we do. With Todd?
We have him, right?
I think so.
Yeah, this is Todd.
I think yes. That's me. I'm Todd. Yay for me. What's going on, everybody? March 5th.
March 5th.
Unreal. Let's check. Make sure we're on all the streaming platforms. We are. All right. Here we go. Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, YouTube. Welcome, Twitter. Welcome, Twitch. Welcome, NEK TV. Oh, man. We're everywhere. We're like global domination here on Coffee with Todd. So I don't even know what the temperature is outside. 20 something degrees, maybe.
Yep.
Let's see.
Let's see what.
28 degrees.
That's what mine says too.
No snow today, but boy, I tell you,
Wow.
they say that if March comes in like a lion, it goes out like a lamb. I would consider this lion-esque, right? We've got more snow in March than we got in January and February combined.
Yeah.
And it's the 5th of March.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm quite confident that spring is just around the corner. Good morning, Tristan. What's going on, buddy? Chris, good morning. Chris Roy, time to get the word out for next winter. What, you're excited about next winter already?
No.
Second winter. Unreal. Hey, today's an exciting show. Good morning, Marie.
Good morning, Marie.
Yeah. I'm excited about today's show. As you can see, I very rarely wear hats. I very rarely wear hats on this show. I very rarely wear hats in general, especially on the show. And when I do, it's almost never a baseball cap, and it's hardly ever a trucker cap. But look at this one. This one says NASA on it. What does that mean? Oh, today's show is gonna be a good one. That's right. Danielle and I don't know, maybe a month. Yeah, just about a month out from going to Florida, and we had all sorts of adventure times in Florida. And one of them, my favorite one, actually one of the first things that we did was we went to the Kennedy Space Center, and I've compiled it all into a video for you today. We're going to take you to the Kennedy Space Center. We're going to take you to see a SpaceX Falcon 9 launch in real life as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how cool is that? See, I'm kind of a self-professed, and I admit, space dork. So the Kennedy Space Center was a cool bucket list check for me. And seeing a rocket launch live was as well. And we got it here. It's on the show today. Huh? Yes. Very cool. Good morning, Al. And good morning, Danielle. All right. The gang is filing in. We're going to have some fun. I need some coffee. Right now, this coffee mug, empty. That ain't not good.
That ain't not good.
We need to fill it up. So when I do this, I burn my lap.
But don't really.
But I'm not going to do this. Boy, my camera is having a fun time adjusting today, isn't it? I guess there's not enough not enough light. Yeah, maybe part of me's thinking maybe you should. Nah, I don't think you should open up that side thing. I don't think it's worth it.
It'd give you too much glare.
Yeah, I think it'd be too much side glare. I got this new camera, but I can't adjust this new camera. So it makes it a little trickier. Hey, whoa.
Careful now.
We filled that one right up with coffee. Let me set that down before I spill it. Yes, a special hat for the show today, says Marie. Because a special hat because it's a special show. Tristan, I agree with you. He says, I'm happy the snow is going away for good. And spring and summer tank top weather. There we go. I don't wear tank tops. I don't think I have the physique, nor could I really pull them off. No, I don't think I've ever worn a tank top.
I don't think you've ever just worn tank tops.
No, I don't think so.
T-shirts.
I'm more of a t-shirt guy. But if you could pull off the tank top, then rock it. And I know Tristan's been working out.
Tristan's been working out.
So he will be able to rock the tank top.
Yep. Rock the tank top. Rock the tank top.
Tristan, do you like it? Rock the tank top.
Okay. I need more coffee too.
I need some coffee. I haven't even had any yet. Danielle's had a couple sips, but I
had
have.
a couple sips.
Oh, there it is. You know that first sip? That first sip, you feel it go down the back of your throat. You feel it warm up your chest a little bit like a hug. And then you feel it go in and coat your stomach. Oh, that's the best. That's the best. All right, let's get the show started, shall we? As I said, super exciting show. NASA, there's your hint. We are going to the Kennedy Space Center today, and of course we've got cartoons for you, and of course we have songs. So let's get the show started. Let's sing some songs. Let's welcome you all to Sunday, March 5th, as we get going right here. Coffee with Todd. Do you have your Coffee with Todd mug? Let's do it. All right, here we go. Show is going. Welcome. If you're just tuning in, today's show I'm very excited about. I'm super excited about it because I'm kind of a space nerd. I admit it. I'm a nerd. I love space. I love the Apollo program. I love the shuttle program. And I love what we're doing now. I love SpaceX. And we're going to go see all of it today. I spent hours putting this video together for you guys. So I'm excited to finally play it for you. And boy, what a response on the airboat video. Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah, super response. Tons of views on that. A lot of people saying it was a great video. This one I feel is just as exciting, though maybe not as exhilarating.
Right.
But yeah, I'm
Definitely is cool.
I'm super excited today because today we are going to the Kennedy Space Center. There's Danielle and I in front of a space shuttle rocket boosters and fuel tank. The real one right there.
Even got that much of it in the photo with us.
It was not easy.
So
that thing
large.
is pretty tall. There is my dad, Danielle, and Lindy blasting off in an Apollo capsule. You'll see this.
I think your dad and Lindy were running it. I was just posing.
You were just
Look
you
at,
were
like, they're driving. I don't
you were
need
just
to.
along for the ride. You'll see that. You'll see that actual. You'll see that actual moment where they climbed into the space capsule.
That was fun.
Good morning, Joanne.
Morning, Joanne.
All right, let's do some songs, and then we'll do some songs, and then we'll go to space.
Okay.
I feel like we have to have a little bit of coffee and sing a few songs before we go to space this morning. Right?
Right.
Here it is. I haven't played this guitar in a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah. This is that time of year where you're humidifying your guitars, so like you have to kind of be mindful that when you take them out of the case, they're going to have to go back in the case for at least a couple of days and regulate back to 50-ish% humidity to keep the wood in optimal health. So this guitar has been in its case for a little while. So the tuning's a little wonky. Thankfully, I'm a professional. Good morning, Alan. My buddy Alan over at Imagine Entertainment. Check another day off the calendar, punch another hole in my heart now, baby. Got the year-long blues. It's hard to keep faith when you feel so small. I don't know why I bother to charge my phone at all. Hey, baby, why don't you just call? You've been bad, baby, now what do you want me to do? You've been bad, baby, now what are you putting me through? You've been bad, baby, now you don't even call. And I'm pacing the halls. Hey, now, told me you'd be there through it all. It's been winter, spring, summer and fall, I've seen it all, but I ain't seen you. There are no logs on the fireplace, just ashes left over from the last time we embraced. Well, it's cold in this house here without you. You've been bad, baby, now what do you want me to do? Well, hey! You've been bad, baby, now what are you putting me through? You've been bad, baby, now you don't even call. And I'm pacing the halls. Hey, now, you told me you'd be there through it all. It's been winter, spring, summer and fall, I've seen it all. Ain't seen you. Hey, up. Now you don't need to apologize, 'cause I am already starting to believe your lies. And I'm surprised you don't believe them too. You've been bad, baby. Now what do you want me to do? Hey! You've been bad, baby. Now what are you putting me through? You've been bad, baby. Now you don't even call. Well, I'm pacing the house. Hey, now you told me you'd be there through it all. It's been a winter, spring, summer, fall. I've seen it all. Ain't seen you. You told me you'd be there through it all. It's been a winter, spring, summer, and fall. I've seen it all. Ain't seen you. Right. Tristan says he's got his coffee with Todd coffee mug and he's using it today. Good morning, Maxine.
Morning, Maxine.
How y'all doing? I haven't played that song in a few minutes. That was
great.
that was a fun one.
I like that song.
Me three. Let's do this. I need a sip of my coffee. I'm just thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do this one. Let's do it. Why not? Now I get up on Monday and I drag myself to work. I'd like to punch more than the clock. My manager's a jerk. But I put the blinders on 'cause I've got bills to pay. And if I don't pay them, man, they'll take my car away. My father always tells me I should get a better job. He says I work too damn hard for what little that I've got. But it's hard to draft your resume while lacing up your boots. So I keep pressing on, 'cause that's what people do. And it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you. My cousin, he quit drinking. Man, he walks 12 steps a day. He's drinking coffee in church basements to keep the monkey away. He says it keeps him humble and he's thankful for what he's got. But since it's pretty much legal now, he ain't never quitting pot. And it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you, I know it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. If I'm coming home to you. Now I'm the kind of man that's hard to comfort. And I don't mean to waste your time. But when I drag myself home, feeling useless and alone, you've got a way of making things alright. My brother, he's divorced now. His ex-wife has moved on. With all the joint bank accounts and his ex-best man Ron. He has a little apartment, it's next to the town garage. He spends his nights on Tinder, but he swears that it's Match.com, and it ain't so hard. It ain't so hard. Oh no. Alan says, I gotta go next door and grab a coffee. I ran out of creamer.
Oh no.
Go, run like the wind, my man. We need coffee for Coffee with Todd.
Oh, nice.
Love this one. New fave. Yay. That one's called It Ain't So Hard. I've recorded it for my new album, which I haven't finished yet. We were right in the midst of recording it when COVID smashed through the door. And we're going to finish it because we need to. Oh, man. Heather's got... Good morning, Todd and Danielle. I'm glad you can't see me as I see you through the phone. Even after 4 cups of coffee, it looks like I've been run over by a Mack truck. I love this weather. It's fantastic. Played in the snow, and I love that so much. Yes, that was super fun. Speaking of playing in the snow.
I say we play well.
Oh, there's Danielle playing in the snow.
Just a little bit. I miss climbing piles of snow like that.
Well, if you miss climbing piles of snow like that, we got another inch or 2 last night, so we could go out and shovel after the show.
We gotta have breakfast first, though.
We do. All right, coming up, cartoons. And we're going to go to the Kennedy Space Center. We're going to blast off to space. I'm very excited about this.
Yeah.
So let's do... Should we do a song about space?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we should.
Sure.
All right, we're going to do a song about space. Because... Or should we just do cartoons real quick? Let's do this. We're going to do the cartoons real quick. I'm not even going to take my guitar off because then we're going to do a song about space. And then we're going to go to the Kennedy Space Center. And we are also going to see a SpaceX... we're also going to see a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket launch. This is from when Danielle and I went back. I went down to Florida back a couple weeks ago. I'm so excited. I love it. I spent a lot of time putting this SpaceX video, not SpaceX, this Kennedy Space Center video together for you. So, yeah, I'm excited to show it to you. Hey, if you would like to support the show, we have a QR code, which makes it easier than ever. You can still go to PayPal. You can still go to Venmo, just like you used to. Or you can just scan this QR code, and it's always right up here in this corner. And it brings you to Square, just like when you buy a burrito at your favorite small mom and pop restaurant. They hand you that little machine. You scan your card and you sign it with your finger. That's Square. That's what this is. You can donate any amount you want. And every little bit helps go to help me keep paying my bills for the shows. So that's all the harassment for today. Just think of it as you walked into a restaurant. I'm singing in the corner. I got a little tip jar on the ground. Put a dollar bill in there. Put a 5 in there. Say thank you. We work hard for the money. All right. So I also do cartoons. Midlife Thesis is the name of the cartoon series that I do. You can check it out at midlifethesis.net, or you can follow it here on Facebook, Midlife Thesis Cartoons, or Instagram at Midlife Thesis Cartoons as well. Every Wednesday morning, every Sunday morning, I put out a brand new cartoon for you, and this is the one that came out on Wednesday. Yeah. Funny. Our buddy Nate fakes like that one quite a bit. And the one that came out today, I love this one. Ready? Drum roll. Ba-da! Yeah. No, Billy, that's not Cocaine Bear. Oh, my Lanta. That is so funny to me. This Cocaine Bear movie, it looks like the dumbest thing ever, and I kind of want to see it. But I'm not going to go to theaters to see Cocaine Bear. I'm just not going to do it. I'll wait till it comes out on the streaming platforms. But so here's the added joke with this. So Winnie the Pooh is now in the public domain. So you can draw Winnie the Pooh. You can use Winnie the Pooh and certain characters from Winnie the Pooh, but not the ones that Disney created, like Tigger. So there's Winnie the Pooh. I used him because he's in the public domain now. Now, technically, you're not supposed to use the red shirt because the red shirt is part of Disney's adaptation of Winnie the Pooh. But shh, don't tell anybody. What are they going to do? Come after Coffee with Todd? All right, let's do a song about space. Then let's go to the Kennedy Space Center and actually embody space. Yeah, let's do that. I just learned this song, so we'll see how it goes. Welcome if you're just tuning in. Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. Ground control to Major Tom. Commencing countdown, engines on. Check ignition and may God's love be with you. Well, this is ground control to Major Tom. You've really made the grade, and the papers want to know whose shirt you wear. Now it's time to leave the capsule if you dare. This is Major Tom to ground control. I'm stepping through the door, and I'm floating in the most peculiar way. And the stars look very different today. For here am I sitting in a tin can, far above the world. Planet Earth is blue and there's nothing I can do. I couldn't clap at the same time. I tried. I'm past 100,000 miles, feeling very still, and I think my spaceship knows which way to go. That is not an easy song to sing in the morning.
Or to play, probably.
Yeah. Aren't the... Oh, it's chord.
Stuff.
Yeah. Aren't the chord progressions on that song, like, incredible? Mm-hmm. Like, I feel like David Bowie just really embodied space. Somehow. He did it. All right. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Speaking of space, want to go? Let's get our space coffee. Let's get our space coffee and let's go to the Kennedy Space Center, Cape Canaveral, Florida, the Space Coast, USA. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm very excited to show you guys this video. I was so excited to go there, and now I'm excited to go back. Right here on Coffee with Todd. Cheers all. Let's check it out. We're on our way to the Kentucky Space Center. That's what it's called, right?
What?
Kentucky.
The Kentucky Space Center.
Yeah.
The Kennedy Space Center. Here in, what, Danielle's yawning back there. Cape Canaveral, Florida, Kentucky. And we're almost...
You're confused.
I'm a little confused. We're going to space this morning. Or we're gonna go check out space. So this is an exclusive Coffee with Todd because obviously it's not live. We got my dad driving, Lindy in the background.
Hello.
There's there's Danielle.
Hello.
And here's the Kennedy. I'm not as stupid as I make myself sound out to be. Space Center. So that's Blue Origin. That's part of it where they build the boosters. There's Jeff Bezos. He's late for work. Here we go. The Kennedy Space Center. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Danielle. Here we are. Maybe we should turn around and see a rocket. Ready? Just do a spin. Look at that. Rocket boosters. So here we are at the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, and we're gonna go in and we're gonna check it all out. We're bringing you with us. So we're in here now at the Kennedy Space Center. You can see the rockets behind us, and we're gonna go take the tour. And we're gonna take you guys along with us. Check that out behind us there. It's cool, huh? Danielle's getting ready to go to space. It's not too big, huh? It's Apollo 7.
The Falcon 9 that we're going to see today launch is bigger than this.
It's bigger than this.
Yeah, this one is 68 meters. So Falcon 9 is 70 meters, so it's about 6 feet longer.
Wow. So this is the first of the Apollo moon mission. 7. That's so cool.
This is Saturn V rocket engine.
Weren't there 3 of them?
Engine provided as much thrust as all 3 space shuttle main engines combined. With 6,000 miles an hour in 3 minutes.
Jeez. So we'll get up and go. So this is an Apollo capsule simulator thingy. Well, not simulator, but what's the word I'm looking for? Replica. Or I'm assuming, maybe it's the real one. Might be a real one. Okay. So there's 3 seats. So Dad, Danielle, and Lindy are gonna get in it. We're gonna watch, see how comfortable traveling to space was.
Apollo 9, 10, and 17.
That's what this is? Okay. Oh, no, where is it? Oh, jeez. Did you get it?
Yep, it's ready to blast off.
Holy crap.
See, the good thing is in space you could just float out. Until you land.
I'll tell you what, I want a padded seat.
They have chiropractors available at the end. Meet the newest concept vehicle designed for navigating the demanding landscape of Mars, the Mars Rover Vehicle Navigator. So this is the the Mars Rover. That's cool. We need some tires like that up in the Northeast Kingdom for the winter. This is the newest prototype electric vehicle designed for traversing the demanding landscape of Mars, designed with NASA and the Kennedy Space Center to inspire the next generation of space explorers. So future Mars astronauts might travel and work in something like this. That looks kind of cool. All right, so we're taking a bus out to the launch pads complex.
And the Atlantis complex.
Okay.
And the assembly building.
All
A
right.
lot of stuff.
Well, let's do it. Here's the chariot.
That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
The Vehicle Assembly Building, or VAB, is a large building designed to assemble large pre-manufactured space vehicle components such as the massive Saturn V rocket and space shuttle and stack them vertically onto one of 3 mobile launcher platforms used by NASA. The VAB is the largest single-story building in the world, and it was the tallest building in Florida until about 1974. It is the tallest building in the United States outside of an urban area. The VAB, which was completed in 1966, was originally built for the vertical assembly of the Apollo Saturn V space vehicle and was referred to then as the Vertical Assembly Building. It was later used to attach the Space Shuttle orbiters to their external fuel tanks and solid rocket boosters. Once the complete space vehicle was assembled on a mobile launcher platform, a crawler transporter moved it to Launch Complex 39A, or 39B.
You'll also notice we have some special rock on the ground here. This is known as the Tennessee River Rock, and this is called the crawlway. This is where the crawler travels in order to pick up a rocket, bring it inside the vehicle assemble building to be worked on, and then pick it up from the vehicle assemble building and bring it over to the launch pad.
Originally located in Houston, Texas, these are the actual consoles used during the Apollo launches. You've probably seen them on television a time or two. This is a look into a real command service module built to get to the moon and back. There are moments in American history that unified our country and shifted our culture. The Apollo moon landings represent one of these pivotal periods. Every human who stepped foot on the moon launched from the Kennedy Space Center atop a Saturn V rocket just like this. At 363 feet or 111 meters long, it is 60 feet 18 meters taller than the Statue of Liberty. Although a total of 13 Saturn V rockets were launched between 1967 and 1972, this is one of only 3 remaining in the United States. We saw another one of the surviving rockets earlier. More than 400,000 people helped build the massive machines that kept Apollo astronauts safe while they traveled an average of 239,000 miles. Can you imagine what it was like to launch to the moon as one of just 3 crew members? The command module was where the astronauts lived, worked, and slept through their mission. This display allows you to peer inside a real command module and learn more about the astronauts' ride to the moon. The command service module on display is the CSM-119. It was used as a backup and rescue vehicle for the Skylab 4 mission.
That's not too big.
That looks pretty comfortable, doesn't it?
You gotta remember this is
Yeah, well, there's a door that goes in the back,
kitchen,
right?
Yeah.
bedroom, bathroom for your entire time.
For 3 people.
Moonscape is one of the most compelling exhibits at the Apollo Saturn V Center. Moonscape shows a scene from Apollo 11 where Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong planted the American flag on a lunar surface. The most eye-catching artifact is this Lunar 9 module, an authentic lunar module created for the Apollo program. Originally intended to fly on Apollo 15, the Lunar Module 9 was replaced with an extended lunar module when the lunar rover was added to the mission. Here you get an up-close look at the lunar module that sheltered humans on the moon, where they lived, slept, and worked, and then lifted back off from the surface when the exploration was complete.
Tires.
Yeah. Some assembly required. I like the seats, they're like lawn chairs.
Cheers.
That's amazing.
That's what it looks like.
This is
These carts, they pull all their beach stuff from the beach. That's what that looks like over there.
Yeah.
This is the original GoPro. It's from Apollo 16. This little buggy. You want to see what?
Want to see the interior of the lamp?
Yeah.
Inside of the lamp.
Not very big.
Lunar exploration module.
So is this what they transported them to the launch site with?
Big and bulky.
Tribute thing to the Apollo 1 astronauts. So this is the astronauts took to
That's cool.
astronaut That's a tribute to Apollo 1.
Astronaut man. That's pretty neat.
This is a lunar sample of a rock taken from the moon on Apollo 15 back in 1971. Here's a logbook from an Apollo mission, as well as a stowaway armrest from the capsule. Can you imagine the intense heat that this actual Apollo 14 crew capsule went through upon re-entry to Earth's atmosphere, leaving it burned and charred as it splashed down in the ocean, bringing the astronauts back home safely? I wonder how comfortable these early spacesuits were. I'm guessing they were a bit cumbersome and hard to move in. This is an Apollo mission logbook. Landing in Apollo is a crash.
Moon rock containment vessel.
Without the sample being contaminated or damaged.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty neat.
That is cool.
That is Apollo 11.
Oh, yeah.
That's buzzing.
Here's another view of the vehicle assembly building and some launch pads that sent us to the moon and are still being used by NASA and SpaceX to this day. Now, let's go check out the next phase of space exploration, the Space Shuttle, responsible for helping to build the International Space Station and further advance human space exploration. The Space Shuttle program launched 135 missions from 1981 to 2011. The final flight of the shuttle program was carried out by the Space Shuttle Atlantis. A ship like no other, the Space Shuttle launched like a rocket and landed like a glider while transporting astronauts to space and back for 30 years. Space Shuttle Atlantis is displayed as only astronauts have seen her in space, rotated 43.21 degrees with payload doors open and the Canadarm extended. Atlantis is one of just 3 space-flown shuttles displayed in the United States. Space Shuttle Atlantis showcases the orbiter spacecraft and tells the story of NASA's 30-year shuttle program.
You gonna get in? Where are we going?
Space.
Space? You gonna fly?
Mars.
Oh, you can actually like.
Vegas.
How do you drive it?
I don't know.
What do you do?
Push it, it doesn't go. I don't know. Like you can make your feet go.
You got a brake on this thing?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think you have brakes.
The astronauts to the shuttle in this thing.
Yeah.
This is the future stuff.
To the future. Inside the Gateway attraction is a flown SpaceX Falcon 9 booster, a full-scale replica of Sierra Space's Dream Chaser spaceplane, the Manatee, and an Orion capsule that previously flew on NASA's EFT-1 mission in 2014.
This is the first one that delivered cargo to the space station. Whoa. Juggling?
This is a SpaceX Falcon 9 booster on display. This particular booster was the first stage booster that hoisted the 2018 Falcon Heavy demo flight, the flight where Elon Musk launched his Tesla into orbit. The orbital Tesla is known as Starman.
Star boosters landing legs are deployed.
And the Falcons have landed.
So the Kennedy Space Center achieved. Now we're gonna go see SpaceX launch a Falcon 9 in real life, a real one. One of them friggin' things. You ready?
Yeah.
It's a hell of a coffee with Todd, isn't it? Right there. Alright, so right in the middle of your screen, there's the rocket. That's as far in as I can zoom. Alright, so we came down here for the launch at 5:32, but they moved it to 8:32. So we're so nuts. So we're gonna come back this evening and see if it'll launch tonight. We're trying.
Yep.
But if not, palm trees.
Yeah, sunshine.
Sunshine, palm trees, wind-blown hair.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll get a launch for you guys. This is take 2. It's at nighttime. We're back. I've got my NASA hat on for the SpaceX launch because I don't have a SpaceX hat. Is it gonna happen this time?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah? We don't know. It's gonna be a night launch. We're gonna see. Dun, 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 dun. Airplanes. Alright, we're making our way. Giving you bunny ears, but you keep running away.
What are you doing?
I was giving you bunny ears.
I'm pretty sure it's where those flashing lights are.
Yeah. We're going rocket hunting.
T plus 30 seconds into flight, Falcon 9 successfully lifting off from Pad 40 at Cape Canaveral Space Force Station, and we're carrying the Amazonas Nexus payload on board. SpaceX Falcon 9 Nexus something the hell or other. I'll put it in the screen. Didn't take very long for it to launch, did it?
No.
It's cool. It's pretty neat to see it at night with the moon and everything. It would be cool to see one in the day where you could actually see the rocket, but we got it on film. It's not going to compare to seeing it live by any means, but hey, we brought you to the Kennedy Space Center, and we took you out to see a launch on Coffee with Todd today. It's pretty cool.
On Monday, February 6th at 8:32 p.m. Eastern Time, SpaceX launched the HipSat Amazonas Nexus mission from Space Launch Complex 40 at Cape Canaveral in Florida. This was the 6th launch and landing for this Falcon 9 first stage booster, which previously supported the launch of SES-22, iSpace's Hakuto R Mission 1, and 3 Starlink missions. Aha! There we go.
Super cool.
That was fun, yes?
Yeah.
That was fun. That was a good time.
Let's go back.
Okay. Oh, I was excited to bring you guys that video. That was actually, when we went to Florida, it was the first thing we did.
Yeah.
The airboat ride and the, what was the other video we showed?
The Enchanted Forest?
Oh yeah, that was all later in the trip.
Yeah.
But this one took a while to edit.
Yeah.
A long time to edit that.
Yeah.
One. There's a lot of footage I had to leave out. There's stuff that we couldn't film. There was Alan's son wants to be an astronaut, so I got to tell you about this. Of course, they don't fly the space shuttle anymore. That program ended in 2011, but they have a space shuttle simulator that you can get in. So you go and you sit, and then it kind of tips back, and then there's a screen, and it's like doing a launch. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
We did that.
Yeah.
It was kind of intense, but not too bad.
Like the seat, like adjusts and kind of moves with it.
You can feel the G's.
Yeah, the different pressure.
I feel like we should do one more song before we end the show, huh?
Okay.
Even though the show's already gone past 10. Got to do this song. I'd like to visit the moon on a rocket ship high in the air. I'd like to visit the moon, but I don't think I'd like to live there. Well, I could look down on the earth from above, but I miss all the people and the places I love. So though I might like it for one afternoon, I don't want to live on the moon. Well, I'd like to travel the sea. I could meet all the fish everywhere. Yes, I would travel the sea, but I don't think I'd like to live there. Well, I could stay for a day if I had my wish, but there's not much to do when your friends are all fish, and an oyster and clam are not real family. So I don't want to live in the sea. I'd like to visit the jungle, hear the lions roar, go back in time and see a dinosaur. There's so many strange places I'd like to be, but none of them permanently. So if I should visit the moon, I'll dance on a moonbeam, and then I'll make a wish on a star. I will wish I was home once again. Well, I could look down on the earth from above, but I miss all the people and the places I love. So though I may go, I'll be coming home soon, because I don't want to live on the moon. No, I don't want to live on the moon. All right. Fun show.
Yeah.
Fun show. Ah, yay. Yes, and end, of course. It was a pretty cool trip.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah, it was. That was a fun show. Tell your friends.
Yeah.
Tell your friends about Coffee with Todd. That was fun. So we got one more Florida adventure for you guys. Next week, we're going to go to a place called Black Point Drive. That's what it's called, right?
Wait, did we also do? Is that where the?
And we're going to go see manatees
Yes,
as well.
okay. All right.
Yeah, we're going to 2 places next week.
Gotcha.
We're going to drive around, look at some alligators, some birds. Then we're going to walk around. We're going to drive around, look. Then we're going to walk around. And we're going to see some manatees.
You making your own dance on that?
Yeah. And my plan is we'll see sunshine for 1 more week.
Yeah.
And then here in the Northeast, all the snow will melt.
Yeah.
And
Sounds good.
that's my plan. I don't know if it's going to work. I was saying earlier in the show, they say March comes in like a lion, out like a lamb. It's the 5th of March. We have more snow now than we had February, January, December. I'd say it came in like a lion. Roar. Now get out like a lamb. Bah. We're ready for spring.
Yep.
All right, that's the show. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every Sunday morning. This is like the 130-something show in a row. I can tell you exactly. Yeah, hold on. I'll tell you exactly how many shows we've done. It's amazing. If I can figure it out. What? This is the 132nd show.
Wow.
132 weeks in a row we've been doing this show.
And Todd, next weekend is the time change, correct? I believe it's a 12.
No, it is.
We'll
yeah.
Ahead or
Oh man,
ahead,
we're gonna enact daylight savings
I don't
time.
want people to forget about the show. We might time.
Yeah, you got to spring ahead. So
Spring
the show's gonna be. If you tune in at what you thought was 9 a.m., the show will be ending.
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna be tired next week.
I should. A lot of coffee
I should have done this video for next week. Where I could just been like, "Good morning, here." Yeah. So think about this: 131 shows. That means, on average, a show's about an hour. Sometimes they're longer, like this one. So on average, let's say they're an hour long. Okay. So 131 hours. That means you could go to YouTube and you could click on show number 1 on the playlist of Coffee with Todd, and you could watch Coffee with Todd nonstop, 24 hours in a row for 5.5 days.
Wow.
Huh?
And today's number 132?
Yeah.
Okay.
So almost 6 days of 24/7 Coffee with Todd.
So you can do it like, when people like binge, series or Netflix kind of a thing.
You
can do that with Coffee with Todd.
Of course you can. If you watch for 6 days straight, first of all, you need to get a hobby. Yeah. This is my hobby, I suppose. All right. That's right. And after that, you can binge my buddy Alan's Batterday Night Live for another 5 days. So you guys could go 10 days in a row of local music content. And at the end, you're going to look like this.
We're gonna need coffee.
Oh, have a great week as well, Marie. Mike says, I'll do it. He'll watch it for 5 days.
Okay, then we want to report after.
Yeah. How did that go for you? That's right. Support local content.
Yes.
I like that. We'll leave it with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in each and every Sunday. I know you've got other things to do on Sunday mornings, so the fact that you spend some of it with me means the world. And we're going to do it all again next Sunday as well. So, in the meantime, be safe, be well, and we will catch you next week right here on Coffee with Todd. Cheers, everybody.